Hello, my name is Ronan Jenkinson, and for the Furniture and Fittings module I would like to introduce you to the Rococo style. The word Rococo is seen as a combination of the French rocaille, meaning stone, and rocaille, meaning shell, due to the reliance on these subjects as motifs of decoration. Rococo rooms were designed as total works of art. Rococo is also referred to as late Baroque. It's an 18th century style which developed as Baroque artists gave up their symmetry and became increasingly ornate, florid and playful. The word Rococo usually covers the ornamental, style and design associated with Louis XV's reign and the beginning of that of Louis XVI of France. Its key features are the asymmetric forms, shells, scrolls, leaves, flowers. The colours were pastels, blues, greens, yellows and roses, although stronger colours were used for their upholstery fabrics and curtains. As you can see, I decided to pick beds that you would all love to have in your 3-bedroom house or apartment. Not all the beds of this period were as over the top as these, of course. So, to bring balance to the illustration, here are 2 tables in a typical Rococo style, with their shells and scrolls, and beautiful gilt that was so favoured by the French and Italian upper class. The furniture had so much detail carved into it, especially the shells and scrolls, and the furniture itself was more comfortable than the heavy Baroque style. As a result, one needed more light in the room to see the detail and the subtle shades, so they made the windows larger to allow more light in. Lighting in the 18th century consisted in the main of candles. With the result, magnificent chandeliers and candelabras were crafted. Along with these came beautiful mirrors, mostly large, to reflect as much light as possible, both during the day and at night. These examples are in gilt with the shells and scrolls and flowers, which tend to blend in with the overall splendour of each room. The fabrics were rich and luxurious, such as damasks, velvets and heavy silks, with patterns of flowers, the countryside or animals used. As this was before wallpapers were mass-produced, the walls were usually painted with pastels, blues and pale greens, pale yellows and roses. After 1850, wallpaper was affordable for the reasonably wealthy individual, and these papers featured large leaf designs along with architectural panels of scroll ornament, applied from skirting board to ceiling. In the 1870s, popular taste shifted to bands or friezes of paper above painted walls or wainscot. Motifs of ribbon, leaves and flower blossoms were used as well as these themes, and shells and scrolls in the plasterwork decoration on ceilings, cornices and fireplaces. Floors were usually highly polished floorboards, using all the hardwoods available at the time. As you can see from the gallery photo on the right, the room is very bright due to the high and wide windows. This allowed extra light to fill into the rooms opposite. To dress the rooms, usually small ornaments were used, such as these ormo clocks and candlesticks. Now, look for a moment at these wonderful photos of Rococo drawing rooms, while I sum up briefly. Rococo used asymmetric forms, shells, scrolls and flower motifs, lots of mirrors and chandeliers, and was a bright and spacious look. A trendy classic style, I'm sure you'll agree. So, thank you very much for your attention.